There are millions of people out there who are struggling with their mental health, and you shouldn't be ashamed that if you're struggling with anxiety or depression.
1 in 4 people struggle with mental health problems each year in America, and that number rises significantly during the holidays, with 60% saying they experience added stress, anxiety, or depression.
Now, here's the good news. A local group is addressing the issue head on. Our in-depth reporter Alicia Nespreto leads us off.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, until it's not. People who struggle with their mental health say the holidays are the hardest times.
There's a lot of people who are struggling probably feel, well, I'm the only one, and that's not true.
Stan Popovich has dealt with mental health struggles for more than 2 decades.
In the beginning, it was very frustrating because I wasn't sure what was going on, and I didn't know what to do. Eventually, I realized that I needed help, so I talked to some people in order to get my life back on track.
With the holiday blues starting to set in for many people, Popovich is raising awareness on mental health and how to get through the tough days.
I'm kind of used to it by now because I dealt with it for over 20 years. But for a lot of people who are maybe viewing this, it might be all new to them. And for those people, I suggest that if you're struggling with fear and anxiety, the first thing you should do is talk to a professional.
According to a report by the National Alliance on Mental Illness, there is a spike in feelings of anxiety and depression around the holidays. 64% of people diagnosed with a mental illness says their condition worsens at the end of the year. 68% of those surveyed blame financial stress for the increase. 66% report feeling lonely and finding themselves reminiscing on happier times. And just more than half say they are burdened with unrealistic expectations.
In our research, we found that the holidays is probably one of the most stressful, most anxiety-filled times of the year.
Joe Bernier is the lead pastor at Cadence Church in Coppers Cove.
God, I thank you that today is a day that we're opening up subjects that used to be kind of taboo, that used to be, scary or whatever.
He also uses this time of year to share his story and start the conversation among his congregation.
I just wanted the people to understand that I'm a real person, that even being in leadership or pastors of churches, that we struggle too, and that we have things that we have to face. And, just to try to lessen the stigma that the word mental health is bad.
The church just hosted its 5th annual Mental Health Sunday, connecting the community with resources in the area, like Dr. Alton McCallum of Insight Counseling Center.
The sadness, the anxiety, maybe the thoughts that keep on coming.
Dr. McCallum says he's noticed the increase in need for his services during the holiday season.
Those that don't have someone to spend the holidays with, it sometimes lends to feelings of depression or isolation or lowness because there's not that camaraderie with people that you love and care. And then those that are with their loved ones, there's sometimes anxiety and stress that comes from maybe triggers with our family and our loved ones.
If you are one of the millions of people who struggle with their mental health, it's recommended to take some time to reflect each day.
If you have a time or a chance every day to do some reflection on the day, on what you're feeling, what you went through, the good and the bad, it consolidates your life. It consolidates the day. But it also allows you to have moments of saying, today was great versus, man, my whole last month has been bad.
Lean into your faith.
There's so many things going on in the world and our communities that it's real easy to lose faith, to lose hope. But we believe with God that He is our hope.
And never lose hope that better days are up ahead.
Just don't give up. And it starts with that first step. And once you start doing something about it, you'll feel a lot better in the long run.
Alicia Nespreto, 25 News.